You will not get out one. They are Singapore's best salesmen. They will knock on your window one. They will try to open and say, hey bro, 200, 300, 400% above whatever that he has to incur. They will damage things that are easier to replace, easier to repair. And remember, everything's about money.
And you can ask too, like, what happened from the start of the accident?
Right.
With, like, the moment where the drivers get free. Like, what is the process like? How do you get a better understanding of what?
Okay, so accident, driver comes down, for most of the time quarrel each other, right? And then within 5-10 minutes, the runner comes in, okay, parks in front for sure because it's faster to approach the first vehicle than from the back. Tells him to follow him to a workshop that he will settle everything, and replacement car is very important. Yeah. Basically, you just try to calm you down, try to get your details, or you have any insurance, or is it a comprehensive coverage and all this. Doesn't matter if it's a comprehensive third-party fire and theft, they will still pull you to their workshop. And then the driver would sign like an agreement for the workshop to take charge of the accident repair, and then they will deal with the insurance, the lawyer and everything.
Contract?
It's not really a contract. It's more like an agreement. So the workshop will claim parts, repairs, labor, every single thing from this guy that banks in, that insurer. And then of course at an inflated price, the workshop will arrange for a surveyor to come down to take picture. Right? But before the surveyor comes down, what they'll do is they'll damage the car even more. Right, okay. So let's say it is a rear end collision, then they'll probably take the bumper off, smash the inside beneath the bumper. Okay, so they don't damage things that's very hard to repair. Do you think they will damage things that are easier to replace, easier to repair, so they can claim more value? And remember, everything's about money. This is the main part, the most important part of why the whole thing happens. Insurance claim, they are about 200, 300, 400% above whatever that he has to incur. Minimum 200%. But that's where the money comes in. Why is it so high? Because every workshop is doing the same thing. Let's say the whole bumper needs to be replaced, right? Because there's an accident in the bumper. He will put in the request, or rather put in a claim for a brand new bumper based on list price. A list price is actually Porsche's own price out to the public. He will ask from the most expensive source, which is direct from the brand. He will take this invoice and then submit to the surveyor. While he take his part, either he go and repair it at a fraction, or he will purchase the part from a local supplier. Yeah, okay, so there are about 200 runners out there. Of course, they are not 200 out on the road at a single time. They are, at least in a way, like they take turns lah, because they still have their own family commitments. Some of them, they do this full time. Some of them, they do this like in a way like a part-time, where it's like almost like a Grab driver. When you have time, you go out and you pretty much source for your clients. You drive on the expressway, KPE, PIE, up and down, and then you're pretty much in the center lane where there's an accident, and then you just pull in, you stop there, you go in, and you ask them like, oh, do you have any insurance? Or in a way, you kind of mediate the whole situation. You will try to appear as friendly as possible for the driver to trust you, because during an accident, we all panic, right? And they have all the paperwork. If your car is in a drivable condition, they'll bring you to their workshop and they take a referral fee from the workshop owner. It's very competitive. That's why when you see, like I saw the clip that there is, right? The first group of this runner was actually trying to, in a way, stop the second group from coming in to speak with the driver. Okay, let's say you drive a Porsche, okay, and you got into an accident. Let's say a Honda Civic comes in, talk to you about all this kind of situation, right? Halfway through, another Porsche comes in. Who will you trust? Of course, your own Porsche drivers, right? Yeah, so that is where people have that sense of familiarity, right? We are driving the same car. No, so I should be able to trust you more than someone is driving maybe a Bing car. Every driver have their own insurance, right? You have your insurance paper, you have your policy wording. At the back, there is a list of all the workshops covered by this insurer. Have this policy wording in your car at all times, so that when such thing happens, pull that out, okay? Call up the workshop, tell them what happened, right? If you can drive, just drive down. But you have to remember that you have to report the accident within 24 hours. After you quarrel already, you see, wow, suddenly got so many people come in, go back into your car, close the door, lock the car, okay, compose yourself, pull out your policy paper, just ignore the noises. They will knock on your window and they will try to open and say, hey bro, then ignore them totally. The moment you, yes, can I help you? Then they know that you're entertaining them. Or the other thing is, it's okay, my father owns a workshop. Then you ask you which workshop. I no need to tell you. Most important thing is you have to be confident. You must show them that you know what's going on and they can't try to convince you to bring them to their workshop. Once you are there, you are like a fish gonna hook already. How you wiggle, you will not get out. They are Singapore's best salesmen. They can change their tone to fit every driver. If you are a abeng, old uncle, you speak Hokkien. If you are a nice office lady, then they speak calmly to you. There's an opportunity out there, then let's go for the opportunity. So like say, I hope that people, they know what, the power is in the driver's hand.